Hi everyone, so it appears that the leaks for Windows 9, if it's going to be called Windows 9, are coming thick and fast, and we have our very first screenshot of what the new start menu is going to look like. I've had this confirmed, it is genuine. There is definitely no faking going on here. This is what Microsoft is intending. Now, it's very reminiscent in many respects of the Windows 7 start menu, but with Metro tiles kind of tacked on the side. I don't hate it. I think if we're going to have a blend between the old start menu but still keeping the functionality of the one app, one window philosophy, this is probably the best way to go about it. In fact, it's probably the only way to go about it. Now, all of this has really been driven by enterprises who refuse really to upgrade their computers to Windows 8 because of the retraining required of their staff to make them used to the new way the Metro tile interface works. Essentially, enterprises just weren't going to put the time and effort into teaching people how to use a computer again, quite rightly so. Now, this change means that for the vast majority of enterprise users, they can simply say it just works the same way it always did. There's all of your apps down the left-hand side, and if you happen to need a Windows Metro app, then you can have those on the right-hand side of the start menu. Now, presumably the start menu, as we can see here, is relaying a little bit of up-to-date news information, so these should be live tiles as well within the start menu, which should be pretty cool, I have to say. Now, what we don't know at the moment is whether this is going to be turned on by default for desktop application layers, or whether it's something that we'll have to enable ourselves when we finally get Windows 9. It does look like this is going to be called Windows 9, even though effectively it is Windows 8.1 or 8.2, something along those lines. Microsoft is very keen to dump the Windows 8 moniker now because it's effectively a bit poisoned like Vista is. From Microsoft's perspective, this is all about putting right what once went wrong in the Windows division, and it certainly looks like failing a quantum leap forward in technology from Microsoft's point of view that this is the best they're going to deliver for Windows 9. Not a bad thing in my opinion. This is how Windows 8 should have worked to begin with. There was no need for them to split the ecosystem the way they did. Microsoft has learned some very hard lessons with Windows 8. It remains to be seen whether they'll actually learn anything in time for Windows 10. So what do you think? Is this the new Windows 9 start menu that we're all seeing today? Do you think it's potentially just another work in progress from Microsoft? And do you think it's actually going to make any difference to the rollout of Windows 9 when it eventually drops? Do let me know in the comments, and do please throw a like on this video.